Greetings, everyone. This is me, Zahra Berserk, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia, truth seeker. Can't find the truth. I'm more inclined to spirituality and universal truth. Still searching something I was searching that would save human beings. And I had once read about Imam Ali saying that the healing is in yourself, but you do not know it. However, the Quran ayat is on the contrary. The Quran says that there's a healing and a mercy for those who believe. So maybe was Imam Ali saying that the healing is in yourself, meaning for everyone or for just the believers? Confused, couldn't get an answer to that. Okay, now I've had such a scare and I haven't slept properly, just a few hours. Maybe 3-4 hours. I woke up to the sound, perhaps, I'm not sure, or psychologically, I feel hypnotized and all, and there was an attack on me. So I feel like someone just woke me up for the azan prayer call, and I don't know what's going to happen to me here in a Muslim country. How much harassment or, I will be subtly, covertly subjected to. Anyways, taking the risk and all. So, the Shias who, from my community, Mother's community, or Sunnis who care to see the contradictions in the Quran that I've been showing, and many things like this in a disorderly manner, discrepancies and mistakes, and to save humanity, you are most welcome here. There's no way, even if Hinduism turns out to be wrong, but I believe in spirituality, it's universal. So, you see, even if that turns out to be wrong, it's not going to bring me back to this religion because I've thoroughly examined some of the verses and it gets worse and worse. It's on the contrary, the proof is that this was a false prophet who claimed importance for himself in a very clever manner. Too clever for me to reach. And when I saw it, sometimes, it was very, very painful. It's like a very deep shock, pain, betrayal, very, very deep. So there's, like as Shias, Mormons, believers, Muslims, we say that maybe it is our fault and we should remain patient. So I would tell myself this and go on in this religion. But proof is otherwise now that I've looked at it. So why compromise in life even? I would not, maybe in my weakness, weakness. Man is created weak, Quran ayat. And if help doesn't come from Allah, as I would pray, like He lifts me up, and then of course I put the effort. But it has to be, I don't know, I believe that help comes from Allah, right? I rely completely on Allah. This does not mean that I'm lazy. But all good comes from Allah. And all bad comes from me, you, Quran ayat. So Oh, yeah, there's some Muslims who have, there's a variation of views and opinions. If I say, yes, yes, I trust in Allah, then they say that, no, no, you are lazy or something, you're using Allah in this weakness. Like, you know how some people exploit Allah for their own, to control others and all this. And this, some people even exploit, use, sorry, I'm just moving. I just woke up. I haven't even finished my tea properly. It will get cold, so I'll be sipping on my tea. Please excuse me. So some people just, exploit the religion also. So wife and husband relationships and all. Excuse me. Okay, my videos are long because I'm a slow person. And I'm traumatized. Last night I got another attack, a very bad one. Okay, so let's see now when I will come to the point and quickly try my best struggle. So here we not only have the Azan in this Muslim country and city, but we have the whole prayer. I think that woke me up. Or maybe someone else woke me up inside, I don't know. I've been hypnotized. Then they turned away from him and said he was taught and is a madman. Okay, I'm starting from Surah Dukhan 14, verse 14, and then I'll go to the verse that really, and things have been scaring me about, the Imam can kind of, if I'm a spiritualist, then I surely believe in some, the bad force and the good force, like the Zoroastrianists, evil force and good force. There are some, this evil, there is evil. But I think it could be how it's been created, not by God, but by human beings, the mind, their psyche, and then there's a higher realm, right? So there is evil, and you know how this evil created this. I wonder, I don't, like, I might get it from the atheists, ex-Muslims, but don't you see that this is evil created by evil? So evil could be psychological, spiritual, रूहानी. अच्छा तो मेरे जो in memory of my beloved mother, I lost a very sweet, beautiful soul and beautiful person, outwardly, inwardly, both. She had a miserable life. And so we prayed that she get well and normal. It was very hard for us. And then we prayed for some other community members also. Her community member, relative or community member from her school, her brother also went like that. And there was something. So I saw his sister, and she had tears in her eyes, but my eyes had been dried up for my mother. So I was like looking at her and saying, she's so lucky that she can cry and show her eyes wet. Oh, once, yeah, in college when the principal told me, my my principal in St. Joseph's College, that because I got low grades and the teacher took me for a test, I got a low marking, and the teacher took me to the principal's office. So when she said that she's going to call my mother, I had those, I think my eyes went watery. was like, no, miss, please don't call my mother. So, yeah, it happened to me. Yeah, so later on. Okay. So, but we say that God is testing us, like my mother's cousin, relative, Mehdi Chagla, uncle Mehdi told me, God is testing us. Okay. So, I don't know if yeah, my community members, Majida auntie, they spoke in English. We were like Ismailis before, long time before, from my mother's side. I don't think you have to suffer and suffer and suffer. If you can find a better way. Excuse me, just. So I hope it reaches far and wide my live streams I could help, and my voice reaches. Barai Mambarga, Karadar. Although my mother's relatives have left that place, but still the caretakers are Thavranis from my mother's side, relatives. How beautiful people. I saw the good people losing goodness, turning bad. So when Anita Baker and someone else singing with Pierre Bryson, it was a movie soundtrack from a movie. Keep the memories, take the best of what we had. I can't stand to see what once was great go bad when you love someone. Even my grandaunt, she was like all the time, very simple, Mimi, Rahmat, Isa, Hashim. My grandfather's sister, maternal. Allah bara hai. Maybe, do you have money? She would open her purse, show me. Allah bara hai, Allah. Excuse me for my Khoja Sindhi, I miss. Allah alay wadoy, wado. She got stomach cancer. She had once told me before, very near to her getting cancer. She was living in her sister's house now, and in Karachi. And she said, pray for me that I never get dependent on anyone. Never become dependent. She didn't want to go to the hospital for her cancer, stomach cancer. But I think my mother much later told me, I kept asking her, was she ever made dependent? Of course. So her sister had to come, her neighbors had to help her community members, her relatives, when she was bedridden with cancer. Yeah, and they had to put pipes and all to feed her or something, or to take that cancer out of her stomach. Okay, so she had this thing, it's early morning here. Saveri utje, saveri samajhe. Awal taniya jo nalo wataje. Kur na kichaje. Deje na gar. She na churaije. Teje na khwar. Hinna nasiyat te. Je ko halindo. Might mitanake. Wahi wana. She was a service lady quite. She'd never even showed off her contributions. Like, you know, I later on find out people saying they want to contribute and contribute. She was a simple lady. She used to say, "Neki kar darya mein bitai jat." Do a good deed and throw it in the water, ocean. And saveri uttaje. Let me translate this. Wake up early in the morning, saveri uttaje. Saveri. Awal daniya jo. In early, the early one. Take the name of the early one. Take the name of the Lord in early morning. Sorry, my translation might be wrong, but saveri uttaje saveri samaje. Get up early in the morning, sleep early in the evening. First and foremost, take the name of God when you wake up. Do not lie. Do not say bad words. And in Nasiyat, in this, it's like giving someone in inheritance, like in Surah Luqman, oh my son, like that advice of an elderly, taking the advice of elderly people, Nasiyat, but in this wise, saying whoever will remain steadfast, his family members and community will love him. They will be pleased with him. Kurna kichije dejena gar, share na churaije. Don't ever take. I mean, a thief stealing. Don't steal and all. Don't steal. Sorry, I have some problem here. So okay, those who went by, one sweet day. Sorry, I never told you, Mimi. Surah 44, Dukhan 14 verse. Then they turned away from him and said, one taught a madman. Indeed, we will remove the torment for a little. Indeed, you disbelievers will return to disbelief. So indeed, we will the punishment a little. Indeed, you will return to disbelief. Allah says this, right? If we remove the punishment from you, you will return to disbelief. 16 says that the day we will seize the seizure, the greatest, indeed, we will take retribution. And we had already tried before them the people of Pharaoh, and there came to them a noble messenger. A lot is written about Moses, like taken from Huway or the people of Yathrib, I guess. So many ayats on Moses, saying, render to me the servants of Allah. Indeed, I am to you a trustworthy messenger. So before we used to think that, Moses, before Prophet Muhammad, Moses was a very important messenger. That's why so much is written about him, more than anyone else, I think, in any other messenger of Allah or prophet in the Quran. But now I think otherwise. Saying, render to me the servants of Allah. Indeed, I am to you a trustworthy messenger. And saying, be not haughty with Allah. Indeed, I have come to you with clear evidence. And indeed, I have sought refuge in my Lord and your Lord, lest you stone me. So they wanted to stone I don't think in Islam we should be stoning people for anything. And if you do not believe me, then leave me alone. The disbelievers used to have this kind of punishment. And if you do not believe me, then leave me alone. Right? Leave me alone. That's it. If you don't like my evidence here against the Quran and Prophet Muhammad, then all leave me alone. On the if you look at it the other way for us apostates. And finally, he called to his Lord, and these were a criminal people. That these were a criminal people. He had to cry to his Lord. So, because they were pursuing him, Allah said, then set out with my servants by night. Indeed, you are to be pursued. See? And leave the sea in stillness. Indeed, they are an army to be drowned. How much they left behind of gardens and springs, and crops and noble sights, and comfort wherein they were amused. But you can have all this and believe in Allah and be peaceful as a moment. Thus, and we caused to inherit it another people. And the heaven and the earth wept not for them, nor were they reprieved. Heaven and earth didn't shed a tear, but we're told that Karbala, in Karbala when Imam Hussein gave his life, somewhere in Europe or somewhere, the sky cried blood, rained, right, blood. I don't know how far that is true, but. And we certainly saved the children of Israel from the humiliating torment. From Pharaoh, indeed he was a haughty one among the transgressors. And we certainly chose them by knowledge over all the worlds. You see here it says that we chose them. Now it doesn't say Yahudi, Hud, Huda, or it doesn't say children. Yeah, but it's maybe up there it says children. Okay, children of Israel, so that's why. And then you see Surah Juma, like those are, you would say, those are a different group of Jews. Okay, moving. Oh God. So, sorry about the sound. I don't know. And we certainly chose them by knowledge over all the worlds. So Allah chose them. Allah gave them this knowledge. And if you're blaming another set of Jews, well, there are these children of Israel whom Allah, in Surah Juma, that you think you are exclusively the friends of Allah. You've made yourselves friends of Allah, exclusive to the rest of the people. Well, Allah says here, and we certainly chose them by knowledge. Whether they are, so maybe they also took from the children of Israel, right? The 12 tribes came out of that. So maybe one of the tribes was called this, like Huda or something. I don't know what the word is used. I can't remember in Surah Juma. That they have made themselves friends of Allah, excluding all others, rest of the people. We knowingly exalted them above other peoples of the world. And we gave them of signs that in which there was a clear trial. Indeed, these disbelievers are saying, there is not but a first death, and we will not be resurrected. Okay, these are the disbelievers who say that there's not but a first death and we will not be resurrected. So they do not believe in resurrection. Then bring back our forefathers if you should be truthful. They wanted resurrection to take place there and then. Are they better or the people of Tuba and those before them? I'm just laughing at it. I really don't know what this religion is about. I think even Jews, Christians, I think that now, Moses also, maybe I would have been punished thinking like this. Why doesn't Moses come and Isa ibn Maryam come? Or Elijah, but Moses has to come. Or Hazrat Khizr appear and tell me what the truth is really. Are they better or the people of Tuba and those before them? We destroyed them, for indeed, are they better or the people of Tuba? Yeah, they are better people, They say, don't think you are beautiful, you're the most beautiful girl in the world or something like that. And they are better, and then one day you will become old, and they will come better and better than you. So we destroyed them, for indeed they were criminals. And we did not create the heavens and the earth and that between them and play. We did not create it for play and amusement. And we did not create them except in truth. But most of them do not know. Why do you people not know, atheists? That we did not create them except in truth. Do you see the maths? How it works? Creation, you see Einstein's equation. Maths never lies. Indeed, so at least accept that, right? So look, and then see the punishment here. I'm also scared. Indeed, the day of judgment is the appointed time for them all. I don't think you should believe me, though. That I'm scared. No, it does scare me. Even now, the day when no relation will avail a relation at all, nor will they be helped. They won't be helped. These disbelievers will not be helped. Why should they be helped? Okay, so we thought as a Shia, our Shia mind, how we thought. Because they don't believe in Allah, so. Except those believers on whom Allah has mercy. Indeed, He is exalted and mighty, the merciful. If they sought the mercy of Allah, they will get it. They will get the mercy of Allah. But you did not seek the mercy of Allah. You sought the life of this world, and you will only get the enjoyment of the life of this world. Indeed, the tree of Zakum is food for the sinful. Like murky oil, it boils within bellies. Okay, this is like the boiling of scalding water boils bellies. It will be commanded, seize him and drag him into the midst of the hellfire, then pour over his head from the torment of scalding water. Then pour, oh my goodness. It will be said, taste, indeed, you are the honored, the noble. Aziz, Allah calls himself Aziz in Surah Yasin. I remember, at least in that verse, right? In other places, but I don't remember the ayats. So at least I remember Surah Yasin by the Quran full of wisdom. Yasin. And this is what Christian Prince, when I went there for a little while, just a passerby. I was laughing really. Christian Prince recently on his live stream. Yasin. Yasin is the name of Prophet Muhammad, they say. Not God. Anyways, I didn't correct Christian Prince. I was just having a nice laugh. Well, this life is not. It is. You have taken this religion as a mockery. Oh, no, Zahra. How can we believe you that you have been scared of this? It will be said, taste. Indeed, you are the honored. Aziz, and Kareem. Don't tell me Prince Karim Agha Khan is the wrong, false Imam. Huh? Please save Our Highness. Ismailis also. We need to save our Imam. Hazir Imam. For old time's sake, Sam played for me. No, miss, I cannot play this. No, ma'am. Let me hum it for you, Sam. Sam played for me. Casablanca. Ingrid Bergman. You see, Aziz, honored ones, who it will be said, Achanak it comes like this. Yes, it talks about Pharaoh. Maybe it's the people who thought, then pour over his head the penalty of, what if they did this to Gob and Hui? Then pour over his head the penalty of boiling water. 49. It will be said, taste, indeed you are the 49, right? I've put 49 here. Thank God. What? 44 I didn't put? Oh, sorry. You see, I forgot one thing. I haven't properly had... I'll correct this. I made a mistake here. You might not like it. Don't walk away. Don't walk away, please. 44. Oh, Surah is okay. Let's not... now what's done is done. It will be said, taste, indeed you are the honored, the noble. So you see who this could be talking about? Because I read in the here, Abu Sufyan, Harb. No. Sorry, not Harb. That's it. I made a mistake. Again, I should... should I keep trying? I'll keep trying. Who says Sufi? Huh? That many of my steps, but the last step may be to truth, right? I've forgotten his name. No, not Ibn Arabi. A, B, C, D. Can't remember. Haven't finished breakfast yet. So, what was I searching for? I forgot. Sinailos. I think I should. No. I cannot give up right now. I might take steps, and my last step could come to truth. So please bear with me patiently here. Shaitan is attacking, like it attacked prophets before him, messengers before him, prophets before him. Both messenger and prophets before him. When they wanted to recite something, Shaitan cast things, in the recitation. In the recitation, or I don't know. In the recitation. Not outside, but inside. Anyways, it's open, the people, different translations and interpretations. So what was I searching for? Where was I going? The wicked who claim to be noble. Oh God, I can't correct this right now. Sorry, I will correct this topic here. Surah Dukhan is not 4 verse Nisa, it's 44. So I will correct this here. I have to hold my mobile. If it makes a sound, sorry. It's going to be slow. So where was I going? Have a look at the Surah. I forgot it. So, okay, Yazid, Abu Sufyan. Please give me Harith. Not Harb. So, here in Wikipedia, although maybe we can see if there is any, citation. There are citations given. Treated him with enmity as... Some say that Wikipedia gives wrong news and all this. I saw the excellence of the people. We were with the community, a people of high-mindedness. I saw the excellence of the people who lived with their discernment and opinion. Remember Khoja Sindhi's my mother's 12 Shias, Ishna Shari. You were Ismailis. I saw the excellence of the people who lived with their discernment. But just putting that in. And opinion. They went through a mountain pass and we followed. There was a time I'd follow you till the end of the world. Miss Disa, Mrs. Munira Gulzar. But I'm too tired. ये क्या जो मोहब्बत पे इतना भरोसा, love can move mountains, Celine Dion. Now this song was from Tina Turner, the one I just sang out a little bit. Some lyrics I gave you. They went through a mountain pass and we followed. Then the people of nobility and age began to break away from Muhammad, and they helped their gods and defended their forefathers, and we followed them. Look at the citation. Muhammad ibn Umar al-Waqidi, Kitab al-Maghazi, translated by Fraser R., 2011. The Life of Muhammad, London and New York, Routledge. Do you see this? If there's a citation here, this means this part of Wikipedia given by Wikipedia is true. Sorry, I cannot go to the citation. Maybe this book is not, yeah, it must be translated in English, of course. London, New York, Routledge, The Life of Muhammad ibn Umar. Now, page, can't see, it's not written. 400. You see this, so maybe this ayat could be for. So this person, these idol worshippers, like we are told in, they thought they were high and high-minded. They had high-mindedness and all, excellence of people who lived with their discernment and opinion. So it says, don't follow your opinion and your. In Surah Zariyat, destroyed be the liars, misinformers, and you have your own opinions and bad, very, very bad. Then anyways, he was a cousin of Prophet Muhammad, a relative, and then he joined Islam later on. This is not Abu Sufyan, but Abu Sufyan bin Harith also. So Hassan ibn Thabit composed a poem about the situation. We stayed by the shallow well 8 nights. Take Abu Sufyan ibn Harb, a message from me, for you are the best of a bad lot. Abu Sufyan ibn al-Harith composed an answer. O Hassan, son of a moldy date-eating woman, you stayed by the shallow well, wanting us, and you left us in the palm groves hard by. Our horses and camels walked on the crops, and what they trod on, they drove into the soft sand. Don't describe your fine horses, but speak of them as one who holds them firmly back. You rejoice in them, but that is the right of others. The horsemen of the sons of fair Quraysh. Then Abu Sufyan responded with a counter poem. After the slaying of the Qurayza tribe, so I went to Goldhofer has come. Sorry, Goldhofer, I was not looking at the comment. God bless you, sister. God bless you, brother, and your family members much always. Just dropped by to wish you good luck and good health. Thank you so much. Wish you perfect health and a very long life and a beautiful, wonderful life. And best wishes and good luck always. Right. May Allah make the deed immortal, my fire burn in its quarters. May fire burn in its quarters. You shall know which of us is far from hellfire, and which of our lands will be harmed. Had the palms therein been horsemen, they would have said, you have no place here, be off. You have no place in the city Medina, Yathrib. What is this? Abu Sufyan ibn al-Harith composed an answer, and Abu Sufyan. And then after slaying the Qurayza tribe in 627, Hassan ibn Thabit. So Shias, why don't you see what Prophet Muhammad, whether this history is right or not? But then read Surah Hashar. So अगर आप कहते हैं कि खैमों को जला दिया यजीद की आर्मी ने करबला में, और इमाम हुसैन अपनी बेटी, अच्छा बेटी को लेके गया था, तो वो तो इमाम हुसैन लेके गया था जो अपील टू द, ठीक है, लेकिन ये भी तो देखे ना, अच्छा इस पर मैं बिलीव नहीं करती हूँ ये. He said, I did not see myself with Heraclius while I had fled from Islam, yet knowing only Muhammad. Thus Islam entered me. Oh, and I realized the error of polytheism. देखिए द मैसेज में लिखा है, ओ नहीं वो बोलते हैं ना, वो इजिप्ट वाला क्रिश्चियन हाई प्रीस्ट बोलता है, कहता है कि या आई नो दैट वो polytheism, pagan idol worshipping is much misunderstood. वो क्रिश्चियन भी बोलता है. देखिए सब जैसे क्रिश्चियंस आते हैं आजकल ना कहने के लिए कि ये एब्सर्ड है, लेकिन उधर मैसेज में तो एक अच्छे क्रिश्चियन ने भी कहा कि मैसेज मूवी में कि आई नो दैट polytheism is misunderstood by many and all this. You can see the movie, this part of the movie, I think it's available on YouTube. जब मुस्लिम बिलीवर्स जाते हैं इजिप्ट, उनसे प्रीस्ट, एक क्रिश्चियन प्रीस्ट से हेल्प लेने जाते हैं, कहते हैं, पता नहीं कितना सच है. Anyway, so that was a movie, so we don't know how far, what the facts. Oh, ये चल रहा है. Oh, enemy of Allah. ये पता नहीं, अच्छा, the other Muslims including Abu Bakr followed Muhammad's example in turning away from Abu Sufyan, and Nu'man ibn al-Harith, encouraged by Umar, followed him, taunting, O enemy of Allah, you harm Allah's messenger and his companions. Your enmity to him is known all over the world. ये मेरे लिए भी है. So, okay, enemy of Allah. Oh, enemy of Allah. No, yeah, okay. देखिए हम अपना वो नहीं दे सकते ना, आप तो सीधा कहेंगे कि we are the enemy of Allah and we are harming Allah's messenger and his all, according to me, his family members, his imams. Your enmity to him is known all over the world. अल्लाह को किसने इस्तेमाल किया ये देखें आप. So, we did not create evil, why are we tested? And suffer. Abu Sufyan appealed to his uncle Abbas for intercession, but Abbas said it would be useless. He then tried Ali, his brother-in-law, with a similar. Abu Sufyan wants to become a Muslim. ये छोड़ दे. So this is enough. Wikipedia. I've shown you the citation. So citation is there. The then that thing that is put in Wikipedia is correct information. Finally, Abu Sufyan followed Muhammad to the battle of Hunain. When the enemy approached, he jumped off his horse, sword in hand, wishing, as he later said, to die for Muhammad. Not for Allah, for Muhammad. Oh! जो सबको ऐसा कर दिया. Now, okay. So you see this is the problem here with this religion. He was ready to die for पागल. Oh, क्या नहीं जो लो ये चले गया. Anyways, at least I don't have to have the anxiety if there is, let's say there's, this is a false religion, right? So, anyways, my Shias will not have grave mein aana. No. Anyways, but there will, your intentions are good, so I don't have to worry about you too much. But even the little bit of duty that I feel I owe you is to tell you. बस मेरा काम है बोलना, फिर आपकी मर्जी है. Sometimes when I get passionate, forgive me, by thy life when I carried a, oh God, I didn't. Surah Dukhan. So you see, it will be said, taste. These people thought they were aziz and they were noble. And then indeed, this is what you used to dispute. They used to dispute it also, okay? Indeed, the righteous will be in a secure place with gardens and springs. Ye achhi baat hai aapke liye. Wearing garments of fine silk and brocade, facing each other. Abhi silk men ke liye allowed nahi hai Islam mein, but it's not in the Quran, it's in the hadith of Rasulullah. Thus, and we will marry them to fair women with large, beautiful eyes. Ye dekha, large, beautiful eyes. They will call their end for every kind of fruit, safe and secure. They will not taste death therein except the first death, and he will have protected them from the punishment of hellfire. As bounty from your Lord, that is what is the great attainment. And indeed we have eased it in your tongue that they might be reminded. So watch, O Muhammad, indeed they are watching. That's it. The end. So wait, so watch. No, it's not wait. It's so watch. Indeed they watching too are, and they are watching too. Acha. ठीक है? So this is done, and but what actually am I missing anything from this is not new surah. Sometimes for the surah I say ayat, so I correct myself also in that. Some mistakes I make because I'm not perfect, and I have challenging. So doesn't matter, right? Like molten metal, who cares? Will be the food of the sinful. So noble. Allah puts his names, Aziz and Kareem. Right? Taste thou truly was thou mighty. Yeah, as a taunt, it's like, it's a taunting. Taste this, you are a person mighty and noble. Azizu al-Kareem. You see, what is the sense of respecting these names? If given to if they take it, the disbelievers, what it become? Still there, same thing, but it's in the wrong hands, right? In titles given to wrong mujrimeen people like Pharaoh, like Abu Sufyan and Quraysh. polities, right? But this very, very bad. They like you not to know what it, you not that cannot tell. Taste this. So turn it around. Now, why Yazid make life difficult for Imam Hussein? So difficult, so difficult. Because he said, my forefathers like Abu Sufyan bin Harith, but he changed. He became a Muslim and not know how true according to Shias. Taste this. You are a person mighty and noble. So what the Shias look, what he say, right? Prophet Muhammad, Shias give account of this, right? Dawat-e-Ashara. Dawat-e-Ashara. Please tell us. Right? Rasulullah say, I'm the noble list, summoning the family. Where we go to Wikipedia or we go to Shia site. Is this true that Rasulullah say? I read somewhere in Shia's website that Rasulullah say, I'm the noblest. No, Shia Jad. Patrol of Zul al-Ushaira. With this. Now you know where I am, but I'm not killed. They're thinking about killing me. I have, right? And they also they say to them in the masjid, what you call him? Say loudly, she's going, wake her up. Whole namaz today they recited. Wake them up. Okay, I'm being covertly harassed. You monkey face, go and pray. This is what the Muslims are allowed. To say, oh, here it is. Censorship. Again, Sayyid Muhammad Rizvi. Shiism, Imamat and Wilayat. Self-censorship in Muslim history. Okay, you people, sorry. Allah Maulana Sahib, I feel shy. So, no. Yes, put this picture there, you also leave it. So, Ibn Hisham or Sahih must be a later fabrication, therefore not credible. They tend to ignore the biases and limitations. I don't want to read this anymore. Shias correct. Oh, let's see if Shias can correct themselves. I don't want to be hard on your hearts. But do you think polytheists don't have a heart? We were told they buried their infant daughters alive. Islam began when Prophet Muhammad became 40 years old. Initially, the mission was kept a secret. So he knew that he was a prophet, according to Islam, was ordered to commence an open declaration of his message. This was the occasion when Almighty Allah revealed the verse and warn thy nearest relations. Surah 26, verse 2 and 4. When this verse was revealed, the Prophet organized a feast, summoning the family Dawat al-Ashara. The Prophet invited, we just say Dawat al-Ashara, like in Pakistan. The people invited around 40 men from Banu Hashim and asked Ali ibn Abu Talib to make arrangements for dinner. That's what I did when they purged me. I say to my aunt, please bring some nice from bakery. Sorry, I have to trouble you. Principal coming, they are telling me telepathically. The Prophet invited but she never come. कैसे तय होगा क्या है काफिला बैन करता हुआ खाकुर. So you see, if Prophet Muhammad ever picked up dust and threw it on them, that coming from Umayyad, right? And I have become commanded by the Lord to call unto the I have brought to you the good of this world. O sons of Abdul Muttalib, by Allah, I do not know any person among the Arabs who has come to his people with better than what I have brought to you. No, he not just say I noble, but this, I correct myself. Prophet say, O sons. The Prophet then invited them the next day after the feast. He spoke to them saying, O sons of Abdul Muttalib, by Allah, I do not know of any. Then you people, when he get married to Zainab bint Josh, what happened in Surah Azab? They sit around and eat. You Sahabas, go, fill your stomach, and they leave. That verse coming, Surah Azab. Arabs who has to come his people. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, sons of I must resist temptation coming, shaitan coming. O sons of Abdul Muttalib, by Allah, I do not know of any person among the Arabs who has come to this his people with better than what I have brought to you. Sunnis, why you hide this? I have brought to you the good of this world. Oh, and the next. And I have been commanded by the Lord to call you unto Him. Therefore, so he persevered here. He not a change to please the Quraysh. He not to break a law like he'd break, we are told later in Surah Tahrim. You know how much, hello Shias, where your mind going? When you read Surah Tahrim, these wives were worse than these Quraysh, we are told. Two wives were, I have brought to you the good of this world. You have brought. And I have been commanded, they are saying no, there's a ayat there, which is say that all good come from Allah. All bad omen, everything come from Him. You are bad luck to us. Remember that ayat in the Quran. I not to remember which is surah and what ayat number. Therefore, who amongst you will support me in this matter, so that he may be my brother, Akhi Ali ibn Abu Talib. That's why Sunni not to give this. Because for Rashidun, then how will Abu Bakr become the first? And second Umar, then third Uthman, and fourth become Ali. This was the first time that the Prophet openly and publicly called the relations to accept him as the messenger and prophet of Allah. He also uses the words Akhi, wa wasi, wa khalifati. My brother. Okay, now you see that Shia's going to this. Sorry, I not mean to be rude, Sayyid Muhammad Rizvi. He stood up and said, I will be your helper. So, of course, the Prophet put his hand on the back of Ali's neck and said, Inna hada akhi wa wasi wa khalifati fikum fasma'u lahu wa ati'u. Verily, this is my brother, my successor, my caliph amongst you. Therefore, listen to him and obey. This was a very explicit statement, Sunnis, because the audience understood the appointment of Ali very clearly. Some of them, including Abu Lahab, even joked because Ali was so young, joked with Abu Talib that your nephew Muhammad has ordered you to listen to your son and obey him. At the least, this shows that the appointment of Ali bin Abu Talib was clear and explicit, not just implied, like the Sunni Muslims say. Why, and even implied like we don't know. Why doesn't Ibn Hisham mention this dawah? One of the questions raised in relation to this issue is why Abdul Malik ibn Hisham, okay, I get carried away, does not mention now. So he noble, and now this amongst you, Sunnis and Shias, right? You solve this matter. Self-censorship by At-Tabari. Now, you want me to get angry. No, no. We not get angry, we just look at this. But why there any... He abandons the Tariq. There's an exclamation mark here. Uses the altered version of Jami al-Bayan of At-Tabari. Tabari. Self-censorship in... Don't kill him. Police. Yesterday, I go through Shias killed Sadiq Hamshiri Shaheed and the young boy in Pakistan. He saved his school, mother. So, because... So I go through your heart. I go, but I not imagine what a mother going through. But they say, oh, so yet he shaheed. I would not be able to get up if I had lost my brother, youngest brother. A very, I took care of him. And I would not be able to get up, maybe be bedridden. So, of course, Shias, I cannot come close to those of you who have lost in Pakistan, elsewhere, by the hands of these extremists. Some of you have sacrificed. You didn't go to London. Like Sayyid Yusuf said, your own one Sayyid going to London. He get his heart's desire from Bibi Fatma Zahra, his mother. He said, Pakistan, I can't work. He work in a printing shop, a newspaper, this thing, office. He said, what this? I go to London, be happy with my cousin. I do marriage contract, aqad with my cousin, Chanda, Farah. Nice, booming in London. Sorry, excuse me. Right? Very, very good. He go on a mission, impossible to London. He tell me secret mission. He not tell me what the secret mission is. Please not to make a Londoner Shias. Just let them be Jews. Have you been to in my childhood, Jews community, neighborhood we stay in? What problem they give? Not much. Never. Okay. Little. I don't know who came, which men came. Stole the stereo from our Jaguar car, my father's and uncle's. What ours? You stupid. So, and when we not say anything, these boys pass by, public school boys. What? You not get into a fight. Okay, they call us Paki. Then they go away. We quiet. I quiet, my brother quiet. Then they stop. Opponents of the Shia view naturally have tried out. So thank you, Sayyid Muhammad Rizvi. May you also come out of this religion. Because, you see, we say, we cry so much. I tell you, cry. One Sayyid crying his whole life, my father tell me. For Hussein, he just go in and cry, cry, cry. It's okay. I'm not just saying no. But let us see if it is just. Right? And how just? More just, less just, completely unjust. Thank you, Sayyid. So, so they call themselves Aziz and Karim, right? Surah Yasin. Want to see? Aziz. Yeah, Azizi. Ah, Asai. Yasin. By the wise Quran. Oh, indeed you are from among the messengers, emissaries, Mursaleen, emissaries, or messengers, yeah. Mursaleen, in plural messenger, on a straight path. This is, what is the straight path? Trying to find in every way, scientific way too. This is a revelation of the exalted and mighty merciful, and universal too. Aziz. You see this? The mighty, the most merciful. Tanzil. Oh, you see this? Now they stone some Christians, we are told. These men who invite to Allah. So you can read in context that these, and we have put before them a barrier. It is all same, whether you warn them or whether you do not warn them, they will not believe. You can only warn a people whose fathers were not warned, so they were heedless. So give him good tidings of forgiveness. Kareem, noble. So these people, they think they are noble and Kareem also. Both come here. Yasin. Kareem is also. Kareem is so. Give him good tidings of forgiveness and a noble reward. Where nobility coming from? God, right? If God make you noble, who can make you ignoble? Ignoble, right? Yani not noble. Who can zalil you? So why anta zalil? Oh, sorry, anna zalil. Anta respectful. Surely we ever we give life to the dead and write down what they forwarded. Evident record, yeah. And present to them an example until the people of the city, when the messengers came to it, that they said these were Christians somehow. When we sent them two, but they denied them. So we strengthened them with a third, three messengers at one time. And they said, indeed, we are messengers to you. They said, you are not but human beings like us. Wait a minute. If the polity is, with God, they associate people of power, nobility, Kareem. They said, you are not but human beings like us. and the most merciful has not. They cannot say this. Only atheists, disbelievers, complete those type can say it. Polytheists cannot say this. You are only telling lies. We need to solve this problem so that when true messengers come from Allah, we not mistake them and say something like this. They said, our Lord knows that we are messengers to you. Okay, the Lord knows, but it's not enough. You have to, and they will show us signs, miracles, and all. And by the way, excuse me, in India, you go there in the name of God, every siddhi power they bring the dead to life. They go into the dead souls, and you know what Sadhguru was saying. How we know? How we distinguish who the true messenger from monotheistic and the goodness gracious. And we are not responsible except for clear notification. They said, indeed, we consider you a bad omen. Okay, now they believe in superstitions and bad luck. Evil omen, you see. Oh, excuse me, Shias. What if Imam Mehdi coming? And he, so I'm scared of, you know why I'm scared? I'm not scared that, but punishment and all this, and he lie in the name of God like we are taught, and how deep the betrayal. So I have to make sure today I will come in piecemeals here, intervals, taking breaks. I might abruptly close this because of my health also, and because where if you find out through the Azan where I live, you could, come and destroy the whole building to kill me, to get me, and you get all the people. They said, indeed, we consider you a bad omen. If you do not desist, we will surely stone you. So this stoning was the way of the disbelievers. And they will surely touch you from us, a painful punishment from us. They said, your omen is with yourselves. Is it because you were reminded? Rather, you are a transgressing people. And there came from the furthest end of the city a man running. He said, O my people, follow the messengers. Follow those who do not ask of you any payment, and they are rightly guided. Now you see how this man taking payment, using Allah, and telling that telling the Christians, Jews, that these, rabbis and monks, they take themselves as lords, and then you pay them, and they are exploiting you as human beings with money. So they will pray for you. You go to church. I know. You give some charity in the box or in the basket. And you go to your priest and say, and you say confessions, make confessions. Right? Now what did it say in Surah Tawbah? Oh, you mean to say to give alms to the poor, needy, right? Closely follow the ones who ask of you no reward. But Ajre Risalat, Surah 42, verse 23. Now slowly asking you for Ajr as Allah. Allah. Ajre Risalat also. We ask, and these people are saying we don't want Bashir to Chawe. Cindy, Marcia tells Elibeth, helps Bibi Zainab and Al Kafila of Imam Hussain, that I not want any reward from you, not to give me your zevar, your jewelry. I will take your message, I will help you, I will take you back to Medina, and I don't want any reward from you. Bashir. help Ahl Bayt without taking any money. No reward. Huh? And why should I not work? And these marsiyas, they're coming from our books of hadith and all. Imam telling Imam Zainul Abidin. And why should I not worship He who created me and to whom you will be returned? So this for the atheist. Should I take other than Him false? Oh no. Wait a minute. False deities. No, this for association, mushrak. Should I take besides him, or along with him? What is it? Gods. If intends for me the most gracious any harm, not anyone can avail. And wait, intends for some adversity, intends for me some adversity. Of course, it's God. Their intercession will not avail me at all, because my intention, you see, if my conscience is clear, but if my conscience is bad, Ar-Rahman see this, then life will deny me life. I will sit here and like I'm sitting and struggling with my health, right? Life will punish me. My grandaunt again used to say that Allah ki लाठी में आवाज़ नहीं है, लेकिन जब लगती है तो बेइलाज है. Very nicely, my grandaunt Mimi used to say. So Allah gave a lati to me, and now I without treatment. Yani Allah's stick have no sound, but when it hit the person, it is without treatment. So this ayat, if the most merciful intends, why would he intend? Because he will look at my intention, right? I agree with you Muslims here. Not that behak without any. Okay, here I agree. The intercession will not avail me at all, nor can they save me. No one can save me. Indeed, I would then be in manifest error. Indeed, I have believed in your Lord, so listen to me. It was said, enter paradise. I think they stoned him to death or something, I don't know. He said, I wish my people could know. Hello, my people, Shias. How do I sound? Bad? I wish my people should know. So from here, I will take a break. That this man, Surah Ashur, think about it. And they read the Surah Tawbah again, please. What is assault? And they read Surah Azab, 60. Oh, no, I'm not ending right now on Surah Ashur. Take alms out of their wealth for them. What did it say? It say, take alms out of their wealth for them. You take alms out of their wealth. You. No. Does it say that? Take alms out of their wealth for them. कैसे काबा साफ कर दिया polytheist को निकाल के, and blame put on them that they broke the treaty and they had expelled him. Sozo says, God bless you. Wish you good luck and good health. Thank you so much, Sozo. I really appreciate it. Goldhofer, really appreciate it. Sozo, God bless you and your family members too, always. And thank you for the good health. I really need these prayers. I don't know where our prayers are going for me. They say the good God cannot save Because why should God? No one can save. If I have sinned, some unforgivable sin. But thank you, Sozo. I really appreciate it. Good luck also I need. Take alms out of the wealth for them and pray for them. So you have to tell Prophet Muhammad that look, Surah Tawbah. And when you consult him, give something to someone or to him, I don't know. It depends how you take the Quran ayat. It's open to interpretation, isn't it? Surah Tawbah at 9, verse 103. Take from their wealth, O Prophet, charity to purify, and take from their wealth, O Prophet. Take alms out of their wealth. It's not telling you to give something out of your wealth to the poor. It's saying take alms out of their wealth. Sayyid ko de do with the, yeah? Shias have come up with different interpretations maybe. We give, what they called for the Sayyids. My father gave. Khums. Oh, maybe, yeah, homes, but not charity. They cannot take some other, Sayyids cannot take uh, charity. Take from their wealth, O Prophet, charity. My left hand shaking. Charity to purify and bless them. You see how he exploits you, little misguided, ungrateful. You cannot even come up. Allah Rashid Turabi in Majlis used to say, Haq nahi ho saka. After the Sham, Kufa Majlises, what are that? Arba'in also. Bibi Zainab's Safar for Safar. Maybe he used to also come for that Majlis. Give us sermon and then Masahib. 2 months, 9 days, morning. Okay, I say if you are in the truth, do it your whole life. Let your whole life revolve around the 12 Imams, 12 months. But even every Imam not get a Shaheed. Like you could have put 1 month, like Ramadan for Ram. And the Ram Rahim were the same. But some say yes. Some Muslims do believe that Ram was a messenger sent in Hind, but not mentioned in the Quran. No, please. Don't make the mistake of saying such things. I don't know how to tell you. Take alms of the wealth. And in consultation, and when consulting the Prophet, look how he take money from you. But he say, I'm giving it to the poor. God, you. What is heart? Acha, God heal me. Yeah, my heart is not mending. Thank you, Soza, I really need this. God heal my heart. But I not know where my loved one, Mrs. Munira Gulzar, is. My heart broken. Perpetual nervous breakdown. Wait a minute, let me see. Thank you, Sozo. You are so kind. I'm getting kind people here. I not to know now. So much bad. I not to know who mean it, who what. And then I come after you here and say what the Sozo said to me, and this, and what cult offer say to me. I flip like mad woman. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I don't mean to put the, but I flip. My mother also like that when she was alive. It gets worse and worse in our house. Uh, where shall I go? एक आह निकली ये सुनकर दिले शिकस्ता से न लश्करे आना सिपाही न कसरतुन्ना से भूली नहीं मैं बाजार के मंजर को और अपने खुले सर को भूली नहीं मैं. Bibi Zainab say not forget to remember how quickly you forget Safiya, and he wanted Safiya bint Huway to forget because he put his chadar, his robe throw on Safiya or Jaweria or who. You say Imam Ali, Imam Hussein take 3-year-old daughter, 6-month-old child. Yazid did the terrifying thing to him through his soldiers. Have you considered Surah Hashara has children in the house? You think the Makkans didn't have their children? Polytheists? But there you are told he expelled. So for consultation, also give alms. He's teaching you to be grateful to Prophet, with Prophet or what? Messenger. Give some money. What, this alms or what? Quran ayat. 58:12. Surah 58 verse 12. When you consult the messenger in private, spend something. Now here you can spend something in charity, give to other. You see, he not taking it in his pocket for himself. Before your private consultation, here it is. Yeah, he want to make you grateful. Like when I go to my mommy, I never tell anyone. Only my driver know where I send him, Imam Barka and masjid. Blind man sitting outside. Naan kebab or just naan send them, okay? Because we not get the kebab there. Kebab shop not there. That will be best for you and most conducive to purity. I want God to always purify me and my mommy, that I take angels when I go to her house. But now I'm saying, because I'm very weak, every time God give me a chance, mommy say yes, come to my ex-principal. She living close to Shia Imam Barka. Not much going far, my driver. I don't know why I get hit so hard that I can't even help my mommy. So Allah will deprive you usury of all the things. Okay, so here, okay, yes, consult, and now it is you who should be spent. When it says spend something in charity, you choose how to give to anyone you like. Here, your choice. You spend. You are given the responsibility. But in Surah Tawbah, Ayat 103, here Prophet Muhammad is told, take from their wealth, O Prophet, charity to purify and bless them and pray for them. Surely your prayer is a source of comfort for them. And Allah is all hearing and all knowing. You know, my mother, well, long time ago, she get like what in Pakistan, Karachi, 3 annas. She give 1 anna and Hadrat Abbas says, Alam, she put it there like, we have this open, like bank, piggy bank in the, big alarm coming in dream. But that near Chota Imam Barga Karadar. Alam. So she put her expense that she get every day for school. Half anna like that, half anna, half anna, half anna. What happened to her? But we say God testing her too. Right? So this, okay? Now, why Yazid's army, well, case of ongoing, Hussein versus Yazid. So was Prophet Muhammad completely merciful, like it is claimed in the Quran, that His mercy sent on earth, but not for the disbelievers? And is Allah's mercy for the disbelievers? What mercy? This special mercy. So if you believe in Allah, then Allah sent His mercy. And you believers take it, right? It's not for the disbelievers. So then where shall we go here? How can I show what I see? So I wish to inform you about this. Like in Surah Yasin, I wish you knew what I know. So are your tears for Imam Hussein justified? Then cry like anything. Cry like anything. I will cry with you. Okay? So see you. Thank you. I will continue later. Thank you all. Call to offer Sozo again. Wish you be with your loved one. May God fulfill all your wishes. May God give you maraj, oneness with Him. One. May you be one with God. May God embrace you with love. Prayers that I can only imagine, but He is the one to give. He is the one to bless. May you never be deprived of the great blessings of God, the highest.